Deputy charged with sexual assault is out on bond tonight. 42-year-old Keith Pittman cannot have any contact with children under the age of 12. He's accused of assaulting two juveniles back in the mid-'80s. Pittman's parents were there for his first court hearing, and so was 10 on Your Side's Liz Palka. And Liz, they weren't the only ones ready to speak on his behalf today.
Yeah, that's right, Anita. There were about 20 people here that were ready to testify if they needed to. They said they were here to stand by their brother, son, friend, saying these charges against Pittman aren't true. Keith Pittman's parents seen leaving Virginia Beach court. They say their son is a sensitive, thoughtful person, always willing to help someone, and not a child sex offender. These were all points they brought up as they testified at Pittman's packed bond hearing. Cameras weren't allowed in, but they were in on Thursday for his arraignment. We learned the sodomy and sexual battery charges are from 30 years ago. Pittman would have been 12. The victims, kids he was babysitting while their mom was at work. The Commonwealth's attorney says he would force the victims to fondle him or perform sodomy. The victims told their mother a case was opened in the 80s, then was closed and reopened in recent years.
This is a case that is very baffling.
Andrew Sachs is representing Pittman.
We're talking about something that supposedly happened when somebody was 12 years old. They're not even anywhere near to being an adult, and frankly, his juvenile and adult lives have been stellar.
The judge heard arguments, deciding in the end there wasn't enough to keep him in jail, granting him bond. His next court date is in early December to determine a preliminary hearing. We have tried to figure this out, but it is not clear why this case was closed in the 80s and then recently opened back up. The judge did mention it in court. We also asked Pittman's attorney about it. I'll tell you what all of them had to say during Wavy News 10 at 6. Live in Virginia Beach, I'm Liz Palka, 10 on Your Side.